So the first thing, you got to boil a pot of water first, okay? Then you buy a pack of kale or collard green, okay? Anything, okay? Either kale or collard green, okay? Alright, so you buy a bunch of it, okay? Then you start rinse it, okay? Then you start rinse it, okay? So this basically is clean, so you don't have to be like so much, but you just make sure you rinse all of the veggies, okay? And then you clean the veggie, rinse it, then you're gonna cut it out, okay? So after that, you cut, okay? You mean cut, okay? Cut out, and then you can cut it, okay? Cut it. Don't cut too small, okay? Then I have the stem. The stem. These are a little bit harder, okay? So basically, okay, so you cut it, see that? And we're gonna rinse it a little bit. Then we just put in the hot water, boil it, okay, for a few seconds. So now the hot water boil, you can put this stem in there, okay? Ignore about my egg because I just want some boiled egg. Eat some boiled egg, that's all, okay? So you put the stem in there, okay? You don't want to put like too long, okay? You just want to give the color change. You know, the stem you can put a little bit longer but not too long, okay? I forgot to look at the time. Maybe a couple minutes, not couple minutes. Yeah, just see it. See it, just put it. So once this change color, you can just remove it, okay? And then let it cool down later. You can put it in the freezer. So I usually just a simple way. I have this thing, though they just drain by itself. Okay, so I just take it out. These are the stem part. Then later I'm gonna dump the veggie in there. So now I'm gonna dump the veggie, okay? So I don't know, 412, let's see, maybe less than a couple seconds. Remember, you don't want to be overcooked. I just want to change, turn the color. Then you're gonna remove it, okay? So in that way, you can keep the veggie is fresh when you cook with the soup. That's it. About a minute. That's it. I'm gonna make sure they all got all the hot water. Got all the leaf in there. That's it. Then we can remove. It's pretty clean. Then we're gonna put the rest. Now this is the last one. You see, even this thing, when you already steam boil it, you freeze it. Whenever you need it, you just can't get it out. You just you know, boil for a few seconds. Then you can put the, what is that called, oyster sauce on top of it. It's also very delicious, okay? So whenever you need it, you don't need to defrost. You just dip into hot water for few seconds, then it become green again. Then you just pour oyster sauce on top of it. Okay, that's another way to eat. Is quite delicious. So but make sure you don't want to be overcooked in the water. Okay, because these are, if I'm not wrong, we call it blanching. Okay, see that this is pretty fresh. So you buy a pack. It depends on the store. Some stores sell 99 cents per pound, but we got it in the Harris Teeter. It's always like 169 a pound. Okay, so you spend like, you buy 1 pound or 2 pounds, like about $3 something. Okay, but if you get kale, I think it's cheaper. Kale like 59 cents or 60 cents a pound in compare. Okay, so it depends on what store you go. Right? So these are basically done. Okay, so we can remove this. Okay, so now all done. Okay, so you just let it cool down before you freeze it. Okay, so this is, if you don't have this, you can use other thing to drain it. Okay, so these are drain out the water. Okay, now I just want to show you the one I freeze. You see this? These are very fresh. Okay, the leaf are okay. These are very fresh. So you don't need to do anything. You can just just put a hot water, you know, just to rinse, to let it boil for a few seconds, and you can put oyster sauce or some oil, or sesame oil or oyster sauce. To eat with it, pour on top of it. Okay, or I usually cook with the soup, so you just get the whole bunch of it, you dump inside the soup. Okay, you don't need to wash it anymore because you already wash it. Okay.